back here in Forsan as Forsan and Winters are they're at the 50-yard line. Now I'm getting thrown off by all this. Greg Sherman with Matt McGraw joining us from Abilene Wiley Radio, along with Kevin Schooler, and Superintendent Randy Johnson is doing some of the PA announcements. It looks like Winters has won the toss. They're going to receive. Forsan will defend the south goal, so Winters will go left to right on the radio dial. Forsan right to left. Winters, again, their starting quarterback, Jimmy John Ripley. Receivers are going to be Bryce Mykoska, I'm going to probably mess that up a few times tonight, along with Luke Kratz, that's 2 A's, Chris Gerhardt, a running back, along with Ty Cortez, Dusty Hines. And what's interesting is Winters runs the old wishbone offense, which actually until earlier this week when Darrell K. Royal passed away, really didn't know too much about the wishbone, but that's something that Winters runs, and everybody else almost runs spreads, so trying to defend the wishbone versus the spread, a whole lot different animal, Matt.
Exactly right with that. I mean, amazing to see the evolution of high school football. I mean, everyone used to be a triple option, a wing tee, the flex, but now, as you said, everyone is throwing the ball, and so when you play a team that is a triple option or a wing tee, that poses problems now because these kids aren't used to seeing that.
Yeah, and again, both these teams, if you got anything in the playbook, you might as well throw it out there, because otherwise, if you don't win this game, then all those plays that were drawn up on the napkins back in July when you're eating dinner, those will go to waste. Again, Forsan down a couple players, Dylan Bagnall, P.J. Horton not here. They're in Round Rock running for a state championship. Gustavo Lugo, Big Spring will also run in 3A, and the ball is going to blow off tee. Winds are blowing pretty strong out of the south, so that's going to be a factor. So Forsan will go with the wind in the first quarter, and then they'll have to go into it in the fourth quarter. Again, Jason Phillips, fourth-year head coach of Forsan. He's guided this team from 2-8 to 6-4 last year, trying to get him to 6-4 again in the regular season. Kicking off for the Buffaloes will be Trevor Williams. He is a sophomore, and we are underway. High kickoff is going to be fielded. Well, it's going to take a bounce fielded at the 15. That's going to be fielded by Winters up to the 27, up to the 29-yard line, fielded by Chris Gerhardt, 5'9" junior. And Winters will start there first and 10 as we are underway. Jimmy John Ripley, the quarterback.
Yeah, it was a good play there, some coverage on the kickoff, because there was a little bit of opening room there, a seam for number 10 of Winters, Chris Gerhardt, but Forsan shut that down, and yes, it's Winters first and 10 from their own 28.
So Winters again going left to right. Winner goes into the playoffs. Loser will go home. Winners known as the Blizzards, the only team in the state of Texas known as that. We don't see Blizzards too often, although I do kind of like that. There's your wishbone right there, 3 in the backfield. And there's the handoff to the up guy, and he gets tackled right away at the line of scrimmage. Didn't see who had that, but with 3 guys in the backfield, at least right away, a quick start. I think that was 35, Dusty Hines. He's a junior with the first hit, and hosted Buffaloes to meet him.
Also, number 42, Cade Fannin. Cade Fannin helping out on that tackle as well for Forsan.
So it'll be a gain of, they're going to say no gain. The ball is spot. Well, they'll give him a yard up to the 29-yard line. Second down and 9, just underway. Again, the play-in game, Forsan trying to join Grady and Garden City in the playoffs. Wishbone offense again, 3 in the backfield. There's a delayed handoff, now goes up the middle to Hines again. He's going to cross the 30 up to about the 32-yard line for a gain of 3. It'll bring up third down and 6. This is the second winning and losing out game we've seen that I've been to. Last night I was up in Lenore when Grady was about to fall behind Lamesa Klondike in the fourth quarter. Instead, they picked up a fumble, ran it back 68 yards, so Grady's going to the playoffs. Klondike will just be eating the ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, you gotta love this atmosphere. I mean, it's week 10, but it might as well be week 11, Greg. These are the playoffs right now, Winters and Forsan.
3rd and 6 at the 31-yard line. Buffalo's on that get off the field down. There's a handoff to the third running back. That's Gerhardt trying to make a turn, but he's not going to go anywhere at all. Probably right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what Forsan needed, a quick 3 and out to get the defense off the field.
It looked like helping out on the stop there, number 61, Taylor Morin. Taylor Morin on the stop there.
Taylor Morin, exactly. Don't worry, Matt. I can tell you how recent it was. I called him about an hour before kickoff. Said, "Hey, can you come on down?" So Don't worry, Taylor, we'll get you all through all that. So 4th down, back to punt, and there's a near punt block there. Might have gotten a small piece of it, and the ball is going to die at the Forsan 46-yard line as the Buffalo's got a great penetration rush in there. It'll be at the 40. Colton Alexander will down it. So 1st and 10 to the 46, and we're going to see quarterback. That would be the senior Marcus Cervantes. His freshman brother Jeremy down in Round Rock won the regional cross-country title last year. So Forsan 1st and 10 to the 46. If anything else, they finally get they only have to work with half a field in their first possession.
Very good starting field position right here.
With 10:03 remaining in the first quarter. Again, Forsan going right to left on your radio dial. Appreciate you joining us. Cervantes in the shotgun as Brendan Roman. Check that he hands off to another running back. 50, 45, makes a cutback. Big gain. 35, still on his move. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Forsan. Trevor Burchett, 54 yards. It looked like he was down, but he rolled off a guy and went straight in the end zone. And Forsan, well, that one play was 11 yards longer. Kevin, make a note of this. 11 yards longer than all their offense last week. That almost looked like his older brother Foster, who played quarterback here for a few years. Now he's playing baseball up at Howard. So a quick start for Forsan. They lead at 6-0 as Trevor Williams will come on with it, try to come. Snap is down, it's high, gets it down, kick is up, it's good. As Marcus Cervantes with a great job there to get the snap down. So it's 7-0 with 9:50 to go in the first quarter. Let's take a 1-minute timeout, come back with the kickoff. By the way, that was an Earthco first down. Back in 1 minute here on the X. Ball is going to officially be at the Forsan 49-yard line. They've gone 54 yards in a touchdown, 43 yards in a field goal, I believe. And now they'll start at the 49, 3:22 remaining in the first quarter. Again, winner goes to the playoffs. Loser will be out of the tournament. Shotgun formation in the pistol. Snap to Cervantes, looking to throw. He's going to throw it out deep. He's got man-on-man coverage out there, and it's incomplete. He overthrew his receiver way on the far side. 22. J.T. Brayman was the intended receiver. Well defensed, though, by Winters, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Zane Sanders was also out there. It was two receivers very close to each other. That's not usually something you want.
And I can tell you that Zane Sanders is not on the program roster, so Matt McGraw comes in his first time. He's already hijacking everything. I think I'm going to let Matt take over the play-by-play. I'm going to go home and go get a sandwich or something like that. Nah, 2nd down and 10, the 49-yard line, 3:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Forsan 2 drives, 2 scores. They lead at 10-0. As in motion and taking the handoff is Burchett to his left, breaks a tackle to 50, 45. He's in the winner's territory, 40, and he almost broke another tackle. He finally gets tackled at the 39-yard line, and that'll be a gain of 12 yards on the play, and that'll be another Earthco first down. And this running attack for Forsan has been quelled pretty much the last couple of ball games, but no quelling so far in the early going of this one. Again, we're monitoring. Quanah has gone in again against Windthorst. They lead that game 20-8. Quanah and Windthorst, that is not a play in winning and losing out. Both teams are in. The winner of that game will take on the survivor of this game. This game is a winning and losing out. Second down at the 34-yard line. And a bad snap. Cervantes has to make something out of it, and he does. 35, 30, 25. Hopscotching his way down close to the 20-yard line. And you can tell it's been about as good of a board as you can. It was a bad snap. He was turned around. Winner should have had him. Instead, he gets a 14-yard gain and another Earthco first down. The Buffaloes, again, all the heartache and grief of what they've had the last 3 weeks. Even against Haskell, they beat them only 14-7. And one of those touchdowns was a Garrett Klagora pick 6. Otherwise, they could have lost to Haskell, and this thing would have gotten a lot more interesting. 1st and 10 at the 20, under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. As Brayman in motion, now Cervantes rolling to his left. He wants to throw, gets a nice block at the line of scrimmage. 20, gets down to the 15, gain of 5. Great block there by Brendan Roman right there. And Roman's not running the ball, it's a block, but we do have a penalty marker on the field.
I think it might be a face mask.
And it'll be personal foul face mask. That will be half the distance to the goal because it's usually a 15-yard penalty, but play happened at the 15, so that'll be a 7.5-yard penalty. So that will be a 1st and goal, and that's an Earthco 1st and goal. Forsan trying to open up a big lead here in the first quarter. Ball be marked at the 12-yard line. Check that, the 7-yard line. 1st and goal with 1:35 remaining in the first quarter. Forsan leads at 10-0. They've had no trouble trying to stop the Blizzards, and the Blizzards have all sorts of trouble trying to make the running game ice cold. Cervantes takes the shotgun snap, hands off to Roman, the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Forsan, 7 yards. Roman might have been touched, but it might have been just one of those little slaps or something like that. But he goes into the end zone. Forsan up 16-0 with a try to come. 16-0 with 1:20 to go. As Forsan again has had no problem so far. Touchdown, field goal, touchdown. Winters has gone 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. And now Trevor Williams will get a chance to try to make it 17-0. Snap is high. It's down. Cervantes gets it down. Kick is up, and that's good. And it's 17-0 Forsan with 1:20 to go in the first quarter. We'll have the Country Pride Restaurant kickoff coming up in 60 seconds. This is Forsan Football on KXDS 105.5 FM, The X. And a reminder to everybody at home, the UIL is expanding the playoffs starting next year, but that does not affect Class A. Most Class A districts are 5 teams. There's a 4-team district that goes double round robin in 4 Southwest. As again, they're not going to expand it to 4 teams here because eventually you're going to get everybody in.
Yeah, it'd be
I'm sorry.
It'd be like congratulations, coach, you're in the playoffs.
You're 0-10.
You're in. Congrats.
Well, there's 9 seconds left in this game, and timeout called by Winters. I have no idea why. We'll take a 1-minute break, be back with the conclusion of this one. Forsan up 24-0 back in 60 seconds here on the X. Back here for the final 9 seconds, and Ripley almost falls over his own player. Now he's being chased in the backfield, and he finally flings it away out of bounds, and that whole play took 4 seconds, even though again, another late clock. So Winters will get one more play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10, and unless there's a 24-point play in the book, Forsan's going to win this.
54, Anson, 20.
Anson falling even farther behind Stanford, 54-20. Stanford, a team that's expected to get back to the state tournament in Arlington for the 2nd straight year. Big Spring Steers are giving it all they can with Monahans, but the Lobos starting to pull away in the 4th quarter, up 24-13. Steers in danger of going winless in district for the 2nd straight year, but making a lot of strides. Next year should be very interesting, even with a road trip to Abilene-Wiley. So, 2nd down and 10. Should be the last play of the game. There's the toss handoff to number 27. First handoff of the game. He gets tackled down for a loss of 2. 27 is Tony Lara. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 14 years, the Forsan Buffaloes have back-to-back winning seasons, and they're going back to the playoffs. Your final score, Forsan 24, Winters 0.